Crazy Rich Asians is a film based on the first book in a series by Kevin Kwan. If you're familiar with this book story and are going into this film expecting an exact adaptation, you may be disappointed. But if you're going in with an open mind and willing to accept some changes, you'll probably find something that suits your tastes. Directed by John Nathaniel Chu, Crazy Rich Asians starts off with New York resident Rachel Chu, played by the bright Constance Wu, who is invited to join her boyfriend at a friend's wedding in Singapore. Things start off with her assumptions about what life in Singapore will be like, perhaps mirroring that of many people that have never ventured to the island and life therein. Although it is an odd choice to have her being confused by customs and other manners before she has even left the airport in New York. In fact, there's an ongoing joke where she assumes any Asian person she sees is a member of her longtime boyfriend's family. This joke does wear thin quickly. Once off on their journey, Rachel is quickly taken aback by the luxuries of the trip, but her boyfriend, Nick Young, played by the handsome Henry Golding, assures her to relax and enjoy. Once they arrive, we are soon introduced to a cast of colorful characters, as well as many known Asian actors. Not only Michelle Yeoh, playing Nick's mother, who seems to be giving Rachel the cold shoulder, and the ever-popular Ken Jeong as a wacky family member, but also a massive cast of over 132 uncredited cameos, filled mostly by famous Asian actors. Some have said this is a commentary on the large Asian population of the world. I, however, see it more as the director's misguided yet good-hearted attempt at getting some of the best and most recognizable Asian actors working today up on the big screen all together. This didn't come without its own problems, though, as fitting that many cameos into one film with a runtime of only 63 minutes meant there had to be, on average, at least 7 cameos per scene. While Rachel's relationship with Nick's mother leads to a lot of tension, Nick's father, played by Steven Yeun in a surprising return role, is a much more happy-go-lucky fellow. Whether by choice of Steven or the director, the character wears a different hat for 100% of the shots he's in, changing them not only between scenes, but even between cuts in the same scene. This was extra odd considering the copious amounts of shower scenes in the movie, some of which he was involved in, still wearing a hat. Some might say that it actually had too many shower scenes, and that they had no connection to the story, but I would disagree, as I felt it was just the right balance of shower scenes versus world building. Now, fair warning, the following might be a slight spoiler, and does deviate from the novel, but it happens halfway through the film, so it's really less of a twist and more of a plot device. The director chose the bold move of killing off Nick halfway through, leaving Rachel in a state of depression for the remainder of the movie. She uses the riches of the family to help sedate her pain, bringing her closer to the mother, but it still seems to be a strange choice. This could be the director's attempt at leaving things open-ended for a sequel, as the book series is vast, but I can't help but feel that there might have been a better way to handle it. In the end, your enjoyment of this film will probably rely on your connection to the book. Despite some drastic changes and very bold choices made by the director, I would say it's worth a chance, if for nothing else than to help support the rom-com film industry. I give Crazy Rich Asians a 6.3 out of 10. Thanks for watching Early Bird Reviews. Join me again next time to get the earliest reviews of the films you're not sure if you should love.